Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
What is going on, ladies and gents? I'm Rob Wilson. I am a digital artist, comic book creator, illustrator, video editor, a little bit of musician, part-time, and a quarter philosopher. It is Wednesday, January the 15th. We've survived 15 days into 2025, and let me tell you, it's been a hell of a year. I am here, not 100%, but I'm here nonetheless. That is the dedication I'm here to bring to you, the people, sharing wonderful things such as my art, my creative storytelling ideas. Not saying I'm the greatest, but I'm going to share with you some things that I think are cool. That is my purpose here, and that's why I do these live streams on Strictly Art Live. This is number 54. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, and Rumble. Rumble Bumble. So, we got quite a few things to cover this week. I hope everyone's been doing well. It's been really cold. Braved the cold overnight, from 22 to 18 degrees in the DMV, and it is merciless. Let me tell you, it feels like it's been the coldest it's ever been in my entire life for a winter here in this area. I don't think that's going to get any better, but I'll tell you what, I'll take a little bit of cold over fire, city burning, that kind of thing. Prayers and thoughts go out to those that have lost everything and are looking for ways to recover. Natural disasters are unforgiving, but people can be forgiving and helpful in others' time of need. So, with that being said, we got quite a few things to cover today. I got great news for you as far as ArtStation. I also got new artwork up on ArtStation. Also, I want to talk about Band of the Crow, the comic book. I'm going to do a review without spoiling much. It's just kind of like the first look. Done by Oren, the artist, and writer Arvid. Yes, Arvid. I don't want to give his full name, but that's what he's known by. Pardon me. You may hear some sniffles. I'll try to make sure I mute out any sneezes that I kick out, involuntarily. But like I said, not 100% today, but I'm here with you. Happy Hump Day. What else? We also have to talk about Solo Leveling Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. I'm not going to spoil much. I think I'm going to actually do a breakdown at a later date about it. But I'm just going to share with you today how excited I am that Solo Leveling is back in the picture. Season 2 is rolling out. They got 13 episodes, one extra episode compared to Season 1, which had 12 great episodes. Also, Dragon Ball Daima episode 13, that might be the conclusion for the season, or they may take a little break now because they've been, kicking in hard in Dragon Ball fashion, and the fans have loved it. Am I a huge Dragon Ball Z fan or a Dragon Ball fan? No. I only care about a few characters. Perfect Cell, emphasize the term perfect. Perfect Cell, and Goku getting whooped. Those are the only things I really care about in Dragon Ball. However, in this terrible time of American animation, such as James Gunn's Creature Commandos and Marvel's What If Season 3, which have been pretty much damaged products in media. Hey, I gotta watch my anime. When stuff is great, I'll praise it. When it's bad, I gotta call it what it is. So I am excited now that I see Solo Leveling Season 2 out. That means My Hero Academia is on the way. And rest assured, I want to see the conclusion between All Might in his mech suit that copies a lot of familiar heroes' powers. So he's still in the fight, even though he's completely human without his powers, and he's still facing off against All for One. I can't wait to see the conclusion of that. If it may be the final season, who knows? But hopefully it doesn't disappoint. It's been kind of up and down. A bit of a surprise to me compared to its usual, fan base. All right, so, and lastly, I'll be showcasing my latest comic art. In fact, I meant to share with you last live stream my latest completed piece, the time lapse of Ominous Battle. I did of Elliot Rodriguez's characters from his comic book called Ominous. But let's go ahead and start, get things rolling. Where can you find me? You can find me and all my stuff on Linktree at the crawling to the left of the screen, uh, down below. Linktree / RWARTS. Rob Wilson Arts. That's me. You can find artwork there. You can find links to my live streams, updates. You can even subscribe. You can even donate to keep this artist, engaged and rocking more art, bringing to you. That is one reason why I work so much. Hey, I've stated this before. If I made more money doing artwork, I'd do it. And I'd spend less time working overtime, on my day job. But that's the life that it is what it is. But don't think that when I'm at my day job that I don't take some downtime or when I'm on my break or lunch to look at more artwork. In fact, that's one of the methods that I've been using lately to hone my skills. Let's go ahead and get some art up on the screen because, after all, ladies and gentlemen, this is Strictly Art Live. This is how we do it live. Okay. So, lately I've adapted this method. Well, I guess over time, we're basically I look at as much good artwork as I possibly can. I look at how it's done. I come to appreciate it. I'm very seldom to like just, oh, well, this is garbage, or this needs to be changed, that needs to be changed. No, I just kind of take it in for what it is and see, kind of imagine how I would have done it, and then put it to task that way. That's kind of how I've been doing things lately. I got multiple little things here. This piece is pretty much done, ready to be colored. Novera here from my comic book VKP. She is pretty much ready to rock and roll. I just need to refine all these energies around her, and give it a decent effect. So yes, with ArtStation, I am officially a verified trader or seller on that website. That means I had the deadline up until February, which it's been kind of difficult to get verified due to difficulties in technology, maybe a little bit of user error, maybe a little bit of complexity with the system to get verified. But nonetheless, made it there. So, with that being said, now the metal prints that I offer, they're permanent, and I will keep them coming. There'll be something unique as well, because a lot of people can get, stuff printed, on different type of paper, glossy, matte, photocopy, all that kind of stuff. But I think the metal print aspect is something unique, and I look forward to bringing those to Comic-Cons when I do go. They will be a bit pricey, so you can actually get a lot of them between $64 to $74 online and have it shipped directly to you. However, when I bring them to Comic-Cons, I will be selling them for $100. Okay. Or when I go to another event, that's pretty much gonna be the overhead price for shipping, carrying, storage, all that stuff. Everything costs, man. So the joy of art is amazing. It may not cost much to put pencil to paper or stylus to surface. However, manifesting things in this world, they cost. Print, as I was explaining to someone, the printing process costs a lot of money. It as well as the shipping, and those can kind of hurt the artist in some ways not originally imagined, you know. And there are these things like when you're a kid, you have the imagination to create things, but then when you're an adult, you have the imagination to create things, and then you got to cover the cost of creating them in this world. So that's one of the challenges of what we have going on here when it comes to creative design, art, and all that kind of stuff. Industrial printing, laser printing, laser carving, wood carving, all those different mediums. So I'm going to switch over right quick to my ArtStation, show you guys what I got, and just give you a heads up. Let's see here. Yep, so my latest art piece right here, the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. This is a piece I had worked on for Spin City Magazine. However they present it will be up to them, but I'll be submitting the format that they asked for pretty soon. Just right now, I wanted to put it up on my store, get it right and ready. And when I worked on this piece, it really didn't take long for me to put stuff together. I was like, you know what? This is quick work. But, definitely a lot of detail in the hair, the reflection, surfaces, all that kind of stuff. Which I was able to mess with a little bit of glow, add fire, all that. Just kind of like add things I could to enhance it, elevate, so to speak. So that's available in, what do we got? That's available in art prints, art posters, canvas, and metal print. The metal print, I had to blow this up really, really big. So the metal print is only in one size, 30 by 40 inches. So having it shipped to you, it'll cost over $250. That's the biggest piece I have. All the other pieces that I have are at about 12 by 16, 12 by 18. And those will run you about 36 plus. So have them available in all these different formats, and it's print on demand. Hey, always appreciate compliments about my artwork. For me, in this day and age, I'll keep doing artwork, but for me, the proof is in the pudding. If you like my artwork, please pick it up, purchase it. It is available online now at my website and on ArtStation, where I am there to stay amongst professionals. So I just put the link in the chat. If you see any art pieces you like, go ahead and get them. And share with me that you did. Tell me which piece is your favorite piece. I'll keep coming out with them. I try to make sure I create epic pieces so they fill up the entire canvas. Oh no. There we go. So they fill up the entire canvas. And that's pretty much what I want to go for. Even this guy. This came out really good in metal print. Really, really good. So yeah, that's that. Moving on. Hold on. Let me cancel that. Hold up. Sneeze coming. All right, sorry about that. Next up, let's see here. Okay, so we covered the ArtStation Verified Seller and items up on ArtStation. Now let's get to the Band of the Crow comic. I am very selective in this day and age when it comes to purchasing indie comics today, and rightfully so. Some people's methods of how they sell books work, and you see a lot of longevity. Other methods that people use, or methods that others use, you may think they're like just doing business as usual, but really they don't work for you as the customer. When that happens, eventually you start to become a smarter shopper, and sometimes you kind of hold back before you make purchases. You don't buy as much as you used to. That is the case to which I've faced since I've gotten back on American soil in 2022. With that being said, however, there are some people that I've known for a while, I've affiliated with, I've had no problems with, I've seen the progress they've made, and I've taken a gamble on their work, and I have not been disappointed. Band of the Crow is one of those in particular. Please check out Arvid and Oren, O-R-E-N, on Twitter. They have Band of the Crow first look. The campaign has been out, and shout out to Arvid. I've actually received multiple copies of Band of the Crow, and let me get to the point of why I like Band of the Crow, because that's important. I didn't just get it because I knew the two, or I've been on their live streams. Not just because of that. Arvid has a vivid, extensive understanding of writing, and his appreciation for history, as I've talked to him a couple of times, has displayed that, and he's managed to translate that very well into his actual comic book, as he is the writer of Band of the Crow. His work is also complemented the way it is portrayed during a medieval time and an introduction to a new world, new place, where events will carry out. Oren's style, I believe he's Malaysian. His style is unique. It's something I've not seen quite specifically. I think we talked about it a little bit, or they mentioned it, where it was almost kind of like an anime-ish style, but it's very clean. It's not completely like shortcut anime where you draw triangle noses and stuff like that. There is very detailed, notable displays of art in Band of the Crow that has caught my eye. Books now that I purchase are studies in addition to entertainment for me, because I want to learn to be a better artist, better writer, learn what works, understand what doesn't work. But those two, both Arvid and Oren, in their journey, complement each other very well, as writer and artist should, into making a very good book that didn't take me long to read it, and part of that is because I was very interested, and if you can grab the reader's attention like that, that's the first step to success. I'm speaking as a customer first, because I bought it, and I'm letting you know that I do appreciate the book, and I'm excited to actually see what happens next. The artwork is great, both on the cover and on the inside pages. I enjoy it. I look forward to reading it again to try to pick up anything I might have missed, and also look over the artwork and bask in its greatness. Use of statues, torches, dungeons, the full kingdom scenery that is displayed in Band of the Crow. I like it. Has an interesting combination, and it seems like it's predominantly magic based. I don't want to say Harry Potter-ish, but we'll see what happens. There is a already set type of deity worship, a part of the mythology that was established in the beginning, and we see how that takes an impact in the actual story. Even when you have trolls apparent and different forms of magic. I'm not sure whether it's dark magic or whatnot. I don't want to make that conclusion quite just yet. But it's a type of book where I can say, hey, I enjoyed the ride. That's simple. There's no huge nuance, no profound, I guess it could be a little profound because, it does touch on the aspects of religion and the hierarchy and the placement of time with who has a certain rank to be displayed, and those with lower rank are not to embarrass the higher ranks, even if they may outshine them in private. I think it is a good start, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So for Band of the Crow first look, hey, knocked out of the ballpark. Arvid, Oren, I congratulate you, and you two were very smart for launching it towards the end once the book was complete. That is the smart decision to do. I think more artists and creators should do that, but I know it's not for everybody. People use they work their business model on how it works for them. I completely understand that. I am just stating that you two succeeded in what you set out to do. And that was produce a great book. So I commend you on that. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing what happens next. With that being said, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I'm going to get some more water and grab some water as well, some coffee, take a quick break. Don't forget to stretch, posture, check, as they say, as the young folks say. But I don't stream for that long, so that shouldn't be stiff as someone that streams for 5-6 hours and all that kind of stuff. That's not happening here. So, yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. And when I come back, we're going to go ahead and dive right into Solo Leveling Season 2. Kind of like just an overview, somewhat of what I've come to appreciate about the series and why it captivates me. Because I don't like all anime. I don't like every anime that I see. I really don't. I'm very picky with it. It's got to be worth my time. So, when I come back, we'll go ahead and get started with that, and then move on to Dragon Ball Daima. And then we're already showcasing, some of my latest art, which this piece I need to finish. It's a poster piece, so I look forward to putting that up on my ArtStation, available for sale. All right, we shall be right back.
Welcome to the future.
Transferring to autopilot mode.
A place where good guys finish last.
I'll make them wish they'd never been born.
A quick draw is the best defense.
Nothing personal, but I'm here to kill you.
And your wits are all you can count on. A future where one treasure is coveted above all else.
Tell me the coordinates of the galactic ley line.
Legend speaks of the galactic ley line, offering the ultimate power of the universe to those who seek its glory.
The doors have opened.
Utilizing the latest technology, a living starship has been built with the power to find the galactic ley line.
Hey,
twist of fate, it has fallen into the hands of an outlaw. An outlaw named Gene Starwin.
Well, let's blow some hot kisses to my devoted fans.
His luck is about to change. Goodbye, Gene. Together with his crew of bounty hunters, he'll take to the stars.
Accelerate and fly down their throats.
Outlaw Star. Weekdays at 5:30. Time to roll the dice. Only Toonami.
All right, ladies and gents, we are back. Now, solo leveling. For a while now, it's been easily compared to Sword Art Online, but better. I'm here to let you know that I think it transcends Sword Art Online and has become its own living organism. Where basically a cataclysmic event allowed portals and gods to come into the real world and thus allow humans to go into dungeons and then be ranked and awaken new powers in order to go through these dungeons and achieve and retrieve resources that can be used in the real world, sold for money, fame, popularity. Once you have people that have been ranked at the top to be the strongest, they're part of teams and factions. A lot of corporate involvement with it. I wouldn't even call this the boys version of Sword Art Online. I just wouldn't. It's so unique to me, and it's very captivating because the main character is a huge underdog. He's the weakest person there is, and I've already seen anime that go by that name. You know, like the weakest guy on the team is actually an S rank and that kind of thing. I don't think it compares to Sword Art Online. Being used to being so weak, this main character, he's used to it. He's used to, getting bruised, battered, having broken weapons, almost starving to death in a dungeon. But he is a survivor. And being amongst some of the top ranked people, he still gets by in dungeons. He has a chick that scolds him about him not taking good care of himself, and she's a healer. So you have that aspect too. The eye opener is when he's given a second chance at life at the verge of death. And for people that are at the end of their rope, in real life is where it becomes relatable. When people are at the end of their rope and they don't know where to turn, or they just want or need an opportunity to get out of the hole they might have fallen in. To have that second chance is something they never forget. Ever. Because it's an opportunity for them to actually climb out of the mess hole that they might have been caught in for any reason, whatever the reason. That is the key component of why solo leveling is relatable to me. Because I know what that's like. Even when I played Marvel Rivals, for the first time opening day, and I'm not good at shooters, and I'm on teams I probably died so many times. I won some too because I had good teammates. Somebody, at least one person, had to send me a message and say, "Oh, you're so terrible at this game." Hey, I've heard this so many times. I get it. I'm used to it. I know what it's like. So that's one of the reasons why solo leveling is relatable to me. And the fact that he got a chance to, redeem himself and take advantage of all the things that him becoming a user and not just a ranked individual or user or player. I'm sorry, player. Users are on Tron. And him really digging into his quest to become stronger than he's ever been, because he knows what it's been to be the weakest. That whole concept right there is great storytelling, and not just it being a good premise. The execution in solo leveling to have you see that this guy can see menus and allocate his skill points in real time on windows that no one else can see is crazy. And then the daily mission aspect or face penalties is great. That the daily missions thing with the push-ups and the run, that kind of reminds me of One Punch Man. Again, totally unrelated anime. But, solo leveling takes the best aspects of many different other anime that were maybe hit or miss, and it really knocks it out the ballpark. I'll never watch Sword Art online again. Unless it's for like a date or something. But I have no intention of seeing it of my own fruition, because solo leveling totally fulfills that whole online gamer thing, but it takes the game and puts it into the real world. It's a hell of a twist. I'm sure there are probably other anime that are similar in some fashion that anyone can recommend and say, "Oh, see this, that's better." I'm sure. But solo leveling really got me back into anime. Beginning of last year, to be exact, when I was away. And it just happened to be there. I said, you know what? Let me give this a shot. And I watched half the episode, and, something else caught my attention. And then I came back to it. I was like, oh, shoot, I need to finish this episode. All right, let me see what's going on. I think they mentioned something about climate change. So I was like, yeah, bye, buddy. But I stuck in there, and not disappointed. The simple introduction of certain aspects of world-changing events that may deter, but sometimes you gotta stick some of this stuff through and see if it's not the only thing the story is about. It's not the only thing that the TV show is about, the anime show is about, because there may be hidden gems worth more than just what they scratched the surface with. Well, we know they probably had to check a box, and that got out of the way real quick. Him going from zero to hero, absolutely great too. How long can he keep the cover? It's tough to tell, because more is being required of him as he becomes stronger. So we'll see. We shall see. Season 2 Hey, 2 episodes in, I gotta say it. They did not waste any time. They had an all-out snow war, and it was phenomenal. Because season 1 ended so great. They didn't have a too much of, what do you call it, not composition, but I'm terrible with these fancy, academic terms. But they didn't have too much introduction, and they just got right to it. It was great. You know, that's what makes me appreciate solo leveling so much. Just like what got me into Kaiju number 8. They started off kind of goofy, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And it got past the goofy, and it got real serious real quick, and it got real epic real quick. And I was like, I'm in. I am in. That's what anime is supposed to do. It's literally supposed to grab you by the just like, you're gonna watch this. I don't care whether you don't like some of the things it said. You're gonna get in here, brother. That's how anime is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, well, you gotta watch the next episode for it to get better. Too much of that is like, nah, no. There's a reason why anime is the way it's been. There's a reason why it's been unique. It adapting the style to other forms of cultural media, while losing its main base is not good. So, just like with Baki the Grappler, when it went onto Netflix, I could tell there was something different. It wasn't anywhere near as enjoyable as I used to like it. Even though I powered through the first season of what they had, and then they had like Muhammad Ali's son, who got wiggity washed at the end. But I could tell something wasn't the same compared to the Japanese Hell studio, the studio that held the actual like Baki the Grappler TV series that was after the original OST, the 30-minute OST from the 90s. So it's important to be wary of that. Sometimes Netflix does do good adaptations or takeovers. Castlevania was garbage. Excuse me. It took 4 episodes for it to get serious, and I tried to give it a lot of credit. But yeah, it just turned out to be garbage. If Japanese studio got a hold of Castlevania, night and day difference. I guarantee you, night and day difference. So that's kind of like my overview of what I think of solo leveling. I know I probably didn't say much because I actually want to go back and start breaking down each episode, and cut through like all 12 episodes of the first season, and then circle back to season 2. So I might cut through like maybe 2 episodes a show. But that's how much I enjoy solo leveling. And yeah. Hey, like I said, when it does good, I'm gonna praise it. When it don't do good, I'm gonna bash it. That's only normal. I have the right to my opinion. Alright, so moving on. Dragon Ball Daima, episode 13. I don't know if this wraps up the first season or whatnot. Normally Dragon Ball TV series animated series go through about 25 to 30 episodes before it reaches, season finale or whatnot. So we'll see. However, this episode, unfortunately, was a throwaway. Because basically, Goku and the gang, they were fighting their way against gigantic characters. I guess something to measure their power level. I guess you would call this a filler, because they were trying to survive Gulliver's Travel. Some giant Goomba with a dog that was 300 times their size. They had to staved them off. And of course, because they were giants, their attacks and moves and key blasts weren't as effective. It was just enough to get them away. Episodes like that, I mean, it's not much I can really put stake in. I guess they're trying to fill it so eventually the two Boos square off against Vegeta and Goku, which I'm sure that'll be coming soon if they want the third Dragon Ball, if either party wants the third Dragon Ball. So that's what we're looking at with that. Dragon Ball Daima, in my case, I feel like should definitely not be something I would want to cover, but I will admit at times it is exciting, like the actual fights. It definitely captures that martial arts aspect. I will give it credit for that. Combined with special effects, it's pretty golden. I give her credit. But my bread and butter is My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, and Kaiju number 8. Those are my big draws for me. That draws me into anime as for right now. So, moving on. We have to go ahead and highlight this piece that I did. Where you at? Go ahead and highlight this piece that I did. Ominous Battle. And we do have there's a bit of an issue with, I will have a video for the Night Stalker, but when I switched from Procreate, which of course it saved the video, at least the sketch, when I switched from Procreate to Clip Studio Paint, the format did not automatically save for time lapse, so I did not get the time lapse for the remainder of like the inking, the coloring, and shading of the Night Stalker. So that video is going to be a lot shorter than what I normally do, about anywhere between 6 to 10 minutes long. It may be even shorter than that. So moving on, we're going to go ahead and get to Ominous Battle. And I get it. Time lapses probably aren't popular anymore. It's so 2006 or whatever. But I enjoy doing them, and I will continue to do them. Hence, case in point, let's go ahead and get on over to this one right here. Enjoy. Greetings, Ace Craftwork. What up? Welcome. Just showing pretty much one of my previous art I will sure other tools a lot of effort. I can't really recognize such a big connect There we go. It covers a little bit more. Played around with some negatives on here too, just to see, you know, what kind of effect I can do. Try to keep my videos looking a little different each time. Sniffles. Yeah, definitely tell me what you think of this so far. Yeah. I'll check all the chats after this. Just watching. If not, you can always leave a comment after the live stream as well. I will read it and respond. Never above reproach. Thing with the coloring, I had such basic structure, base colors, multiply layers, and then add more wrinkles. Like the coloring was quicker on here, but there's a lot more detail compared to So moving on. That is that is pretty much it for today. Let's see here. Make sure I get that to stop. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Ladies and gents. Thank you for stopping by. Those who did. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and be sure to check. Let's bring up all the bells and whistles again. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, let's see. In Kick, I think I lost like 2 followers on Kick. It happens. You know, can't cater to everybody. I think we got 49 followers on Rumble. Shout out to you guys, man. YouTube, look out. I'm still at 95, but I got over 200 videos. So I might start calling myself the artist with more videos than man, this thing still ain't live stream over on Instagram. Whatever. I'm gonna start calling myself the artist with more videos than followers. But I mean, shoot, like and share. You have the power to do that, and it's free. Absolutely. I'm gonna keep this train going. I got to do art, but the key thing is, hey, if I'm not making art that's not making money, then I'm gonna draw what I like, you know, and that'll work for me. It will be available to sell, be available to be bought. That's pretty much it, though. So again, shout out to all of y'all that are watching, that have watched the show. I'm going to be working on some stuff offline, some resources, stickers, 3D assets. Oh no, yes, oh yes, it's true. It's damn true. I'm going to be working on this stuff and start getting this poster done and ready to go on my ArtStation as well. So it's pretty much ready to be colored and everything. I'm just adding the special effects for the background. But yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. You know where to find me. Linktree, RWARTS. And that is the whole truth. And nothing but the truth. I believe I will do a show next week. We'll see how I feel. I can always use a day off. Even on my day off, I'm working. So if it ain't raining, we ain't training. You know how that goes. Thanks everyone that has stopped by. Please drop a like. Let me know you're there. Drop a comment. Say what's up. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. So I can hear a little bit of both. What the hell is that? Is that static? Yeah, that sounds like static. I heard a lo-fi, but I never heard a lo-fi static. So yeah. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here, as I've said before, and I shall be gone. You know what I mean? All right, y'all take care. Stay chilly. Peace out. Stay warm in your area, and if it's too hot, stay cool. Peace and blessings. Try to survive and strive in 2025. Oh, that's a t-shirt. See? Creative ideas all day. To this day. All right, y'all. Peace out.